Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. I'm Vladimir Ledoux, and tonight we're going to be taking a look at West of Loathing. I really don't know much about this game at all. I watched Penta play for about 5 minutes, decided I needed to play it, and just stopped watching. But I've heard great things, and I really couldn't think of anything else to play tonight. Let's see. I haven't seen you guys since Thanksgiving. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Mine went quite well. Pretty laid back. I think one of my cats got into my headphones because I had to find my backup pair of headphones that chewed through this cord. That was really fun to find out when you could only hear out of one ear. Alright. That's enough of the music. Let's get West of Loathing loaded up. Boom. Alright, so there's that. Get you out of the way. Play. Oh, wait a minute, what? I don't know I can do this. Okay. Oh, these bullet holes too? Hell yeah. New game. Oh, these headphones are so uncomfortable. Like, my only pair. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Sylvester Johnson? Ooh. I can actually change the names. I could do viewers. Okay, we'll go with Cream Peacock for 729 feet. Is that just really loud, or is that me? I feel like it's really freaking loud. Okay, I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Cowpuncher, a beam slinger, or snake oiler. Oh, I think we're gonna go snake oiler. Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah I should say, to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west. The cows came home, everybody needs potions, and hope in those dark days. And also out west is all the best snakes live. I'm quiet. Let me make a quick adjustment. How are you doing, Gogums? I haven't seen you in a bit. Bump that up right there. Is that any better? Oh, we'll see how long my wrist lasts. I want to be Snake Oiler. Let's go with it. Okay, Waz, did you read the spine of your books? The Curse of the Forbidden Grove. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. Read another title. The Adventure at the Eerie Mine. I remember that one. Must resist making Kingdom of Loathing references. See, I don't even know what Kingdom of Loathing is. I know that obviously, I know it's their first game, but I don't even know what that is. Goodbye, desk. Comb your hair one last time. You gain 1 experience. Hey, Russell. How you doing? I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bat and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave, too. You open your bedroom window, and not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, and flies away to the west. MMO like, okay. I'll have to check that out. You put the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Your living room. Nothing on the hat rack today. You gain an experience for... You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. Hearth puts the hearth in the hearth at home. Can I give a minor hint? At the moment, Gogoms, I'd say no. I just kind of want to experience this as I go through. I've never played these. I love stuff like this. You got an item. Puzzle cube. Fiddle with it. Your brother's already had most of its way solved, but you figure out the last couple of moves. Nice. And welcome, Godbirdie and Gogoms. How was your guys' Thanksgiving? Did the music just completely disappear when I took that off? No, it wanted to go away. It did. Phoenix Hero. It's just for silly walking? Okay. I could go with that. I like some silly walking. Phoenix Hero, how you doing, buddy? Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... The one about picking locks, the one about desert survival, and the one about bartering. I like the idea of picking locks. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. I will, Mom. If you keep spamming the books, you'll learn to walk. Is it spamming these books? No, those don't seem to change, so it must be those other ones. Just finished eating. What'd you eat? Ben Brown and the Curse of the Eerie Castle. This one was one of my favorites. Eerie Outhouse. That one was one of my favorites. Escape from the Old Woods. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. Walking Stupid. There it is. It's a little early, Magnificent, but so go ahead, do it, do it. Read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupid. Stupid walking has been added to your option management. Oh God. And then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Oops. Nice. After you're done reading it, you donate it to a local orphanage. Soon the orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go. The options screen. There it is. Stupid walking. Maddie, come on. What? I killed you, you piece of shit! Oh my God. Colorblind mode. It didn't change. Nerd mode displays the longest cry. Oh, I gotta see this. Is he ice skating? What is this? What the hell is this? Magnificent, how you doing? Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's briefcase full of snakes. Thank you. Good. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Is he? He is. Okay. The tone of the game expected, not serious. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west? To seek my fortune. There's just no opportunity here, kid. If I'm going to make something for myself, I gotta go where I can go make some meat. But it's dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year, and that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be alright. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think that you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. Yes, we will go. Hitching a ride across the Great Plains. Soup and sandwich. What kind of sandwich? That's important. Key grip Crispmore. I don't want to skip these because I feel like I'm going to miss out on something here. Okay, it's an actual event in Kingdom of Loathing. Well, looks like that's where we are. Well, the bad news is that you fell off the cart and got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. The walking. Yuck. Okay. The sign on the door reads, "Go on drinking." You look funny. What did he say? Oh, okay. Go into the bar we go. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting at the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. "Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit?" "Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper." He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the box, find a battered derby. That looks like something you'd wear. You grab the hat, put it on. "Thanks, Pete." "Thanks, Pete." He gives you a friendly, somewhat twitchy nod. "Say, feller." "Yeah? You heading west?" "If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know." "Well, no pressure." Alright, I'll keep it in mind, buddy. Penta Raid. Penta Hybrid, thank you so much for the host, and welcome, everybody. We're literally just starting West of Loathing. Sorry, Delta. That's too many. Well, Penta, thank you everybody for the love. Welcome everybody. I'm Vladimir Ledoux. This is my lovely little channel where we play hidden gems and give them their time in the spotlight. We're playing some West of Loathing tonight, so welcome on in. You did not miss the spitting. Everyone's so excited. My bot's like, no. The cap spam, right? Oh, GoGoms, that is gone. We have changed bots. I've gone back to the Streamlabs bot, so things have changed a bit. I'll eventually get that back up and running. GoGoms. Laura, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome everybody. Okay, it's a spittin'. People spit into it. You know, without even looking at it, that's absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna look into it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting, and the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. Oh, I want to look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittin'. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Oh, I'm so getting it. We're getting it. You reach your hand towards the spittin'. Oh, who was that? Flying Orca rules. Welcome to the expedition. Glad to have you aboard. reach your hand towards the spit, and even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinky brass horror. It smells like vomit through a mesquite BBQ eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into an awful soup. It makes a sound like plop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. Got a nasty ring. Hooray. Yeah, I've had that for a while, Penta. You already plumbed the depths of this bit. Oh, I didn't mean to go back. Okay, so let's take a look. Nasty ring. What does it do? +1 muscle, +1 mysticality, and 1 moxie. Okay. The fucking walking. I can't do it. I just can't. It's the flying orca. This is called West of Loathing. I can't even explain what the hell I'm playing right now. Oh god. Every time he walks, it's something new. Okay. Breathe, Vlad. Alright, these guys are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Good luck, guys. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, ding dang it, there's a scorpion in my chaps. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. See ya, Pete. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back of the wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." Alright, Laura, I appreciate it. Lurkers are always welcome here. Bartender finally notices. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Crane. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people down by Dirtwater. Okay, what's with Dirtwater? Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there. He pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger man, I'd probably head that way myself. Okay. We can go that way. What's your deal? Howdy, I'm Crane. Howdy, Crane, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's it working out for you? Well, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming. Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One. Kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at my stable, and I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. You already have a hat. What would you do with 2? Pick the lock. It requires a needle. I do not have a needle. Okay. sheriff. I love the sheriff. It's not a sheriff, it's the sheriff. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? Depends on the work. Well, how does this grab you? There's a gang of hoodlums around what they call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. I ain't, well, it ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to fetch it back for me. Well, why don't you do it? You're the sheriff after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. As a man after my own heart. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item. Deputy pistol. You deputized a gun. You didn't even tell. Maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down the Fricker Gang's hideout for you. He makes a little note on your map. You discovered a new location, the Fricker Gang's hideout. Oh my god, this game. Penta, what am I... What am I playing? Can't do this. Oh, this is gonna be really hard to finish. It's just so stupid. Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and Trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid? But it's both mechanically amazing and also 300% more funny. Oh, this is gonna be really hard to keep it together. Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading locks of soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner, who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, that adventurous soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. I don't have any. Oh. You know, I think I needed a good laugh, and this game is definitely gonna do it for me. I need a horse. Well, okay, let's go up here. Bud Fricker, the Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a little nap. Just shoot him. That doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. You sure you want to do that? Yes. Really? You're just going to gun down a hapless sleeping man in cold blood. Cold is the only blood I have. Shoot him. He's just a kid. Everybody dies. You Flip Bear Games, thank you for the host. I don't know if I shouldn't find that as funny as I do. It's a pile of random stuff the Fricker Gang stole. Finders keepers. You gain 25 meat, you got an item recovered bug, and you got a pair of silver cufflinks. Does it just... Nope, there. Does it just automatically equip these? If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for these. There are a lot of snakes in this briefcase. We've got a basic venom vial. And snake medicine. Okay. The Fricker Gang's hideout. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in a bathtub. Psst, can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar soap while sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna need to adjust my... Hold on. Where is that? Mods. Mod tools, caps protection. Let's just bump that up to... That'll do. Yeah, I had it set to 10. I honestly never had caps on, so I wasn't sure how high. It's bumped up a little more now. But yes, I went Snake Oiler. That sounded interesting. You cautiously approach the Fricker game. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? I think they're going to be stupid enough that I can just approach them. Dude, Delta, the three things Delta said when he came in here all got kicked from the mod. Howdy, boys. Deal me in? The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? I'm here for the sheriff's door. I'll show you the door to hell. He draws his gun. Okay then, fight it is. Shoot, spacebar, you have one action point. Up. At least they were kind enough to drag you outside before they beat you unconscious. Alright. We're gonna do this again. You push his head out of the water and hold him there until he stops struggling. At least he... You draw your pistol and execute the one with the eye patch. His brother screams, jumps behind a barrel, and starts firing at you wildly. No, Dylan. No spoilers. Let me figure it all out. Oh yeah, you're done now, buddy. Dude, this guy's a horrible shot. The leaders of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel. Let's go get the sheriff's door. That guy's never hit the protagonist. It requires foraging. Alright, town of Boring Springs. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell's just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Nope, they won't be bothering this town anymore. Well, now that's right load off my mind. Looks like I owe you a reward. 500 meat. It's the Zoidberg. Got another little task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. Keep an eye out. There was another dude I was supposed to help out. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, what do you use trading again? I'll swap soap for a lock. Awesome. Managed to find a lock. Yes, got one right here. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key and clatters into the cell.
Oh my god!
Welcome, Rusted. Hellfire, don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger. Got a needle handy? Let's see what I can do. How you doing, Rusted? Ow. You approach the weird cactus man hybrid. He smells at you. Howdy yourself. And name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just coincidence. Does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me keeps getting me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? No. Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Just finished teaching little kids the way of life. Yes, fear my green pokey stick. Yes, him, Nightfall, and Minya were bumped up. Some loose dirt. I don't have any way. Can't get in there. What's that? That's a cow pie. Oh, we can go in here now. Horses 1,000 meat. This is that horse looks. Something is wrong with that horse. You got a needle. And another needle. I love it. Ice skating. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Thank you. There's a room that we can go pick the lock inside the bar. Penta, you're just as much of a mod in my eyes as pile of old newspapers as ever. You got an item, Boring Springs Gazette. Oh, I wanted to go back in there. The crazy walking. A crate of Nurse Brain whiskey. The goblin shouts, "Bree Yark." Well, we're gonna fight this goblin. Deploy snake. Go. Fucking Pokemon Master here. I don't think anyone has actually, and I'm slacking on that. Ooh, be leveled up again. Support the man. Give him. A lot of the people are from his stream, but support him anyways if you are not. He's amazing. Alright, we got you, newspaper, Cactus Bill. Give him the newspaper found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know, my shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Oral Mine. I hope it's yours if you can get it, and I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Behind the outhouse at Oral Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Did I kill the goblin? He could have been a companion. If it's something I can't do anymore, I'm okay with hearing that. Chunk of wood. Let's grab it. Broken board. A turnip. Okay, so now we need to go to the mine. Where's this Oral Mine? We'll see here. Hold on, I found these mugs. Got more meat. Who's the lady drinking the whiskey out of the beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. Real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy. Who's going to be searching for the spitting for his teeth if you don't leave me peace? Okay. How big do I think this game is? You talking like hours? Or map-wise? Because I'm starting to think I'm not... Rusted's ready to use his sword. What do we have up in here that we can use? It's got an end on it that you can light. A map an hour-ish. I'm gonna say it's probably, what, 5 hours? I can't imagine this being more. Working on it. That's business. Every day I'm hustling. Tell you the truth though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away, except for that completely ordinary one. Maybe I can help? Oh god, yes, thank you. Please. I'd go fetch it myself, but except this injury, I'll give 300 meat for each finding them. 3 here. Let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. So we got the mine, new map. Okay. Oh, poor Vlad. Yeah, Penta, go ahead. I trust that. I know you won't spoil it. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. I should send it back here. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay. Because that makes a fuck ton of sense, right? Let's go to the Owl Mine. We got a shovel. I do want to go back and I want to dig in that spot, though. I'm cleaning it up, man. I'm cleaning up town. That or Vegemite. Have you tried the Vegemite yet? Wow, about halfway in 10 hours. Okay, that's a lot more than I expected. I don't know exactly how popular it is, but I'm sure it has quite a following. I found this here mug. Alright, back to the mine. Tonight before I go to sleep. I can't do Vegemite. Cannot do it. It's just meat inside the rocks. We're eating rock meat, people. Rock meat. There's a mug. The mechanism is labeled cargo elevator control. A poster behind the wall reads blasting cap storage, plungers, both kinds, tools. Where do you want to send the cargo elevator? Let's leave it alone for now. Unrefined meat nugget. No plunger hooked up. Okay, so we gotta go follow all this. Blaster cap. Can I not go down with it? plungers. Got a detonation plunger. Oh yeah, we need the blasting cap, that's right. Level 3 is tools. It's toolbox, but it's locked. Do I not have a needle? I don't. Alright, we'll come back. 1,000 snakes, let's go here. I don't want to attack it. I'm a snake man. I'll go back to that minigame. I just need one venom one. I need a needle. Oh, did you guys see the new... It's like the Streamlabs extension minigame is what you guys were talking about? No, there was some like mass minigame. I activated it today. I wasn't sure what it does. The snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book. I'm good at tricks. I know nothing about that one that you guys are dealing with. Fuck me. Shoot him. He's gonna kill me. Oh, he's not. Okay. Alright, we need to heal. Okay. What do I use to heal? Restores 5 HP that's used in combat. Eat it. Just shoot numbers in order. I don't know what game it is, to be honest. Okay, so you must have seen it. We also have... What was it? Let me double check here so I can tell you what it is, because I messed around with the games a little more. Why don't I see it? Mini games, that's what they call it. So far, so if you do exclamation point duel and then the name of someone in the stream you want to have a duel with, and I think the amount of money you want to duel them with. This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he has some other kind of crazy before approaching. Oh, that's the fish tank in my kid's room. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. But it seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. Fight me, Delta. It's just about to go off for sleep. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look at the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Feed him the oats. You feed the crazy horse one of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather a whinny rumble. Hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Kogoms has challenged Kogoms to a fight. What are you guys doing? You guys are going crazy with this. Okay, you don't have to walk all the way back over there. Hit M. Okay, game's even telling me not to be an idiot. Oh, this is morose. It actually let me dig it up. All right. Oh, fucker. Hey Vlad, do you mind if we tell you a thing that isn't necessarily a spoiler, but more of an Easter egg that you know we won't find it? Yeah, I can be okay with that. Done. Who's actually a really interesting guy. Approach her. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously, so as to not startle her, though you are quick to come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. This is a little strange. How you did that without opening your mouth? Just feed her the oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats to the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Please don't look at me like that. Pat her on the nose. You pat her nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her nose again. Yep, still cold. Here's the oats. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind the bones up with. Grave dirt? Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. With that, she glides away in the direction of town. That's bizarre. Yes, there is a cooldown. Devoted husband, beloved daughter, a baby. Is that really all that's here? Okay. I found these mugs. Can I trade? No trades. Alright, so I guess there must be something in here that I'm missing then. Level 3. Nope, not the map. What do we have that could be used? None of these seem to be working. It fits perfectly with West of Loathing. How am I supposed to get in this thing? I don't have a needle anywhere. Yeah, Gogom, so we went to a complete different bot. I plan to bring slots in. I got the API stuff on how to do it. I just need to do it myself. I haven't gotten around to that yet. It'll eventually happen. No needle from these? Where the fuck do I get a needle? There's no needle anywhere. Alright, I am confused now. something in here a little different? Shiny rock. Well, that doesn't do it. The way he walks, oh my god. Okay, what the hell, guys? What is going on here, and why can I not find a needle anywhere? Or something to open that, like a key? Yes, Penta, I'll take a hint now. I've been wandering around, can't seem to figure out what I'm doing. 300 meat. 300 meat. Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anybody except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or I'm pretty sure she's just being sarcastic. Okay. Oh yeah, the silly walking totally reminds me of the School of Silly Walks from Monty Python. So amazing. Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. Hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Enter the house. That seems horribly unsafe. You're right, Godbirdie. It was the Ministry. It's been a long time since I've seen that sketch. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey you promised. Okay, fine. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and the face is lined, but her eyes are still very clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Jeez, Doc, does that seem healthy? Or that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books at Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks, except for a few. Legendary Curly's meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Leaf through the life and works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through, it's mostly you just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad, so it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there's some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of the appendices. Goblinoid's Tongue Primer. Pokemasta. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing tonight, man? You start flipping through the Goblin language book. Oh, I could have used this to... I see it now. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You've learned to speak Goblin. Sort of. Internet's dying. Oh no, Rusted. Yeah, Phoenix, this is a pretty fun game. It is, I believe it's still on sale on Good Old Games. A higher sale than what's on Steam. I think I got it for like $3. Totally worth it. I'm doing really well, man. Having a lot of fun with this game. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so she glares at you meaningly full. So what's the matter, Doc? He's about to say, what's up, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets and half their strings are cut, looking to take a bite out of the living? Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Ooh, ouch. Doc turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you'll comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Well, before it dies, I'll go now. Phoenix, you're mod for a bit. Sorry, Vlad. It's really dying. Alright, Rusted. Not a problem, buddy. I know how it goes. Take care, buddy. I'll talk to you next time. Oh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Alright. Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. Rumor, what is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fellow out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the bean slingers use? Never heard of any bean slingers raising the dead, have you? That'd be one hell of a can of beans. Fucking hell. What now? I know, right, Pokemon? I'm just waiting for us to blow up in a blaze of glory. About that necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Eh, why not you? A great-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery? Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old. And if I were going to pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done. For your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. Beats doing nothing anyways. Beats locking yourself in the house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? It doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Cool. Nightfall! How you doing, buddy? Get closer to the middle of the barrels. I've been putting a lot of reactive explosives next to enough. I don't see a problem. Wow, shouldn't be this further away. So wait, is she coming with me then? Just let me know when you're ready to leave. I'll be here. Alright. What more do we have to do? Oh, I have enough to buy a horse, so I guess we're ready to go. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind. What you interested in? I want the spooky one. Okay, no. You know what? I'll leave this to you guys. 1, 2, or 3. What do you guys think I should take? Or the corpse of the Coplin? I'm thinking the Spoopy. We gotta vote for Spoopy. Pokemazda, the RR is gone for now until I can figure it out later. It's 2 for 2. We switched bots. Alright, I guess we're going with the spooky pale one. Good choice. That's a good horse if you like that sort of thing. I'll settle for 1,000 meat. Wait, what sort of thing? What 4th horse? I only got 3 horses. Only a horse as crazy as 3 would follow you to its death. I want to know what sort of thing. You know, spooky stuff. What spooky stuff? I don't want to get into particulars. Let's just say she sets a certain tone. Yeah, I'll take her. Thanks. Here's the keys. Ride safe. Alright, what should we name the horse? Mustard. Yeah, the quest did tell me that it's in there. Whoop. I like the Spoops McPoops. Spoops McPoo. That's what we get. Yes. Are you sure you want to name your horse Spoops McPoo? Yes, I do. It's got a nice ring to it. I think it does. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you're ready to leave? On second thought. Just browsing. That's all I'm doing, buddy. I looked at the TNT barrel. Oh, that one. I know I needed another needle, and I already bought the one needle from this guy. You gotta perk most of these scabs. I think we might be ready to leave. Yes, I interacted with the Spitbot. I got the ring out of it. Yes, alrighty then. You're probably horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Someone to share the trail with. Someone you can rely on for emotional and combat support. I think we'll take Crazy Pete. You pop back into the saloon and collect Crazy Pete. He hits the trail. Oh, one last thing before you go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it. I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up, or would you prefer to decide for yourself? You can always change later. I want to spin it manually. You consult the southeast-west map the hostler gave you. It only lists 2 things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company westernmost camp. head for Dirtwater. Penta, who did you take? What's happening, Pete?
Well, now, if you're interested in mining and such, I happen to know a little mine not too far from here.
Okay, is it a good one?
Ain't never been. We'll have to explore it and find out.
Ooh. Snake Pit Mine. I think we're, am I forgetting about anything? Pete says you should see the bartender about renting the room in Dirtwater. It'd be nice to have a base of operations. Thanks for the reminder. What about this one? Inspect it. Alright, this is spittoon, which is sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drink, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside is a fancy rancid tobacco spit. Expect it. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad. Because the only water part of spit that evaporates, this brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins, the filth that don't evaporate, several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it gets consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoons anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hands into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and never have brushed their teeth. Oh yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any and you hate them. She's in a good mood. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks, I'm Crane. Glad to know you, Crane. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Saw a sign out front advertising a room. I'm gonna have a shot. Coming right up. You got a dirty water bourbon. I'll have another shot. Alright. Saw a sign advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner too. Interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent source, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Nice to see this old place hasn't changed much. You've been here before? Oh, sure. I've been all over these territories. If you spent a little time up north in Canada when I was younger, or even spent a little time, they got a thing they do with gravy and potatoes. It's just fascinating. Oh, poutine is amazing. Nice. These guys must have fallen asleep during the brawl. I don't want to sleep yet. Postcard on the table, take it. You got a blank postcard. You call yourself a vulture love and vulture kiss and jerk, and you gain an effect. Angry. You better not insult yourself anymore. You get any angrier, you're liable to pass out. What? What is going on in this game? Just poker room. Table's full. Let's play some poker. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Lou, and the player to your left says his name is Brett. The dealer tells you that the ante is 20 meat. Ante up. Dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really terrible hand. A 2 of hearts. It's the first round. The pot is 60 meat and you estimate the chances of winning are around 20%. Check. Lou sighs and raises. Call. Continue the game. Second round. Pot of meat is 120 and you estimate your chance of winning around 30%. Cleverly raise. You give your cards a wry, surprising look, then raise by 20. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 180 meat. You estimate your chances of winning at 30% still. Cleverly strategize. You do some quick mental math and realize the odds of winning are better than you thought they were. We're at 50%, people. You frown and reveal a flush. Lou flips her cards one over at a time, revealing a full house. Brett smiles broadly and reveals his cards a flush. You win. Hell yeah, I'm gonna walk away. That's how you do. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. Talk to him. He doesn't react. Buy some slop. Kitchen. Too busy washing dishes.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud.
Oh, sorry. I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Taking money and running. Oh, yeah. Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick up some more. Saltpeter? Is that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay. Where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep in the little green jars. The chef marks the fort on your map. Alright. See bartender for darts. Okay, I was hoping something would happen. Gain 1 XP. Mercantile. Sundries, provisions, miscellaneous, various groceries. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm sure it does. Gold tooth. Alright, what do you have? Use this to learn a new snake oiling skill. 550. I could go with that. There's a fold-out chart listing all the hottest new poisons. It gives expert poisoner a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. It's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins. What are they now? It gives bad medicine a combat skill that will reduce a target's moxie. There's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shot somebody 3 times instead of just once? It gives Fanhammer a combat skill that lets you quickly do 3 ranged attacks. Oh man. Fanhammer or expert poisoner is what I'm between. Fuck. We'll go with expert poisoner. Fortunately, you get so distracted thinking about the new kinds of poison that you misplace the magazine. Alright, I don't have any more money for you, buddy. Post office. Oh, hi, I'm Crane Hickok. Any mail for me? Nope. I'd like to send a postcard. Alright, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus, letting him know that what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be... oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meats then. Thank you. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to be the sheriff. Do you have any law enforcement experience? Man, not really. Have you been to sheriff's school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation, makes you think you'd be qualified to be sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff of on our first day? Well, when you put it that way, if I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking that they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry. It's okay. Like I said, happens all the time. Need any help till you find any sheriff? Sure. If you're any good with a gun, and there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back their cells or over yonder. Alright. Bodacious Broccoli. Welcome to the stream. No, I did not make it. It is a really interesting game, though. It is a lot of fun. This game is full of moments. Empty, empty, empty. It's ghostly. I'm gonna have to check out this Kingdom of Loathing. The Stripy Hat Gang. Grand Theft Paint and Tasteless Hat Vandalism. Interesting. Dirty Rotten Paint Thieves, low down, no fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get these guys too. House in the Desert Gang for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Wonder if this house is named after him or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Let's go get them. Alright. Getting some work. Lot available. There's a lot of lots available. Sus. Not a lot available past this point. You screwed up the jail. So I can... sounds like I can screw things up. Alright. Oh boy. Let's go to the Snake Pit Mine. We'll go there first. I got about another 2 hours, Dylan. Alright, a ghostly translucent bandit on a ghostly translucent horse rides up and points his ghostly translucent rifle at you, demanding all of your ghostly translucent valuables. Good lord, that's a tongue twister. I mean, he doesn't actually specify that your valuables should be ghostly and translucent, but it doesn't seem like he'd have any regular use for regular ones. Fight him. Shoot him. Hot. Spooky. Bit of ectoplasm. Alright. An exposed meat vein. What the fuck? What is all this meat stuff going on in this game? You look in the mining equipment, you have no idea what it even does. Ask Pete to explain it. Hey Pete, do you know if any of this stuff works? I reckon I do, but I ain't gonna tell you. Don't want you getting any ideas, you see. Asshole. I'm gonna explain it to Pete. Hey Pete, what? I just wanted to tell you about this mining stuff. Okay. So this first machine here, this is an automatic mud roller. Pete stares at you blankly. Move on to the next machine. And this thing over here, this thing is used to extract seismic dust. Liquefy it. Pete sighs. Keep going. And this third machine's a sedimentary rubble separator. Meat into fractured coke. Mine explainer. You sure do think you know a lot about mining. That is amazing. I love this game. I love that I just bullshitted my way through that. Hold on, was there something I didn't? Okay, it was. You can see Snake coiled up in the little hole. Pull it out and punch it. What do you do? Pete will give you or whoever a pep talk. Oh, we'll just give up the lanterns. Yeah, Penta, the new bot screwed with everything, and I can't even change the hours. I tried. But if you do exclamation point how long, that should work. Snake bladder, snake venom bladder, nice. Crazy Pete was more like your meat shield in the ghost fight. Penta, 11 months, damn. There's a smoking snake and a smoking. Oh, now why can't I just like? Can't I just talk to the snakes? Dude, he does some damage. Alright, keep going. Got thermos of spiked coffee, smelling salts, and sulfur match. I thought I was like would keep the snakes, but alright, we gotta jump on them this time. No shit. Oh, Pete's gonna fucking take a beat. Oh, bye, Pete. Is Pete permanently dead now? No, Pete. No, not Pete. I'm really concerned that I've just, like, sacrificed my buddy. Only for 9 damage. I could have killed him. I could have killed him. Alright, we better heal. I better heal. Oh, healing doesn't take an action point. I thought that would. There you go. Okay. You got an item. Pickaxe. Oh, let's see. Provides the option to mine in certain places. 5 to 7. And what does this do? That one does 5 to 6. Go with the pickaxe. Mind-splaining bonus. I remember looking in the briefcase at one point. Alright, well, we got a pickaxe now. That's good. It's what I do best. Hell yeah.
Well, now there seems to be a fine little mine. Not too deep, not too cramped. Shame it seems to have run dry.
You can tell that just by looking around out here. Oh, I got plenty of experience in these matters. Let's see. Let's go. Go to the next. They say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but when you see someone wearing dark cultist robes, it seems like a pretty safe bet that they're some sort of cultist. Another clue is the fact that he or she is trying to teach a skeleton how to tap dance. At least that's what it looks like from here. Quite the resume you're building up here. Bash him. Kill him. The hot doesn't seem to do anything. Oh man, he takes a fucking beating, doesn't he? Alright, send out the snake. What? Really? That's the most you get. Dueling, there's the pixelized that was on the last one as well, and then it is tied to the pixels that you have for the little Streamlab on-screen extension. There will be a few more coming once I kind of... I'm messing around with this stuff and trying to find some decent ones. Introductory next mix. Vlad, master of bot games here, right? This black-covered book written in black ink on black paper is primer of sorts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Nex and X. This is so stupid. Seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Are you sure you won't be? Yes. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words on the pages, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. The game is stupid, but it's good stupid. It is. Menu, I didn't even see you sneak in there. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Pry off the boards. We do not have an ability to do so. I have a pickaxe. Come on. Okay, you're really pushing your luck here. If you get any closer, they're definitely going to attack you. Okay, then. I'm enjoying the snake oiling up. Oh shit! That did not go well. Get ready to go. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, hold on. I gotta try and heal myself here. No, I should have used the spoopy. Die. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Ben is really outside and you're angry. Wake up the next morning in your bed. Pete must have carried you all the way back here. Those guys are dying. Those guys are dying. It's happening. How much meat do I have? 278. We're going to the store. Those guys are dying. I was going after the guy that had the gun because he did more damage. Thank you for the rip bitty. Thank you, Minu. But yeah, that was my thought, was I was going after the guy with the gun because that did more damage than the board. Don't need a broken board. So let's sell that. Oh, that does something. Okay, so... New map location. I know. Tooth powder, Vienna blood sausages, increase muscle by 3 for the rest of the day. Dude, that shovel's expensive. We found a shovel. Come on now. I'll go fight that fucker. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Fuck it. That was not what I wanted to do. Alright. Oh, nope, that wasn't what I wanted to do on that one either. Menu hybrid things alike. I am loving this game. We got a sneak spleen. Alright. Danger spider. Booze? Decent wine. You should leave right now before the spider eats you. No way you're going back in there. What? I want to go back in there. Come on. Alright, these guys are gonna die. It's gonna happen. What do I have? Increase your maximum HP by 5. So drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Level up your... Oh, I can only have one. Okay, play the slop. Increase maximum by 5. Can I eat that one? Yes! Speed by 1. No. Okay. Alright. Let's get rid of you. Woo. Woo. Dude, is he just the fucking like, punching bag for these guys? Poison. Take that, bitch. Ledlow, welcome to the stream, buddy. This is West of Loathing, man. Alright, Nightfall. Thanks for coming on by, man. I will see you later. How you doing tonight, Ledlow? I don't know if I asked that already. I can never remember if I do or not. Oh no, I bought this on its own. This is an amazing game. It's like a spaghetti western RPG done with stick figures. It's amazing. Put an end to the Stripey Hat Gang's reign of bad taste. Take the leader's tattooed tooth as a means of identifying him. You also take one of those horrible hats as a souvenir. Stripey hat. Oof, can't sleep. That's rough. Maybe back later. Okay. No problem, Nightfall. If I don't see you, man, I will chat at you later. -3 Moxie. Oh, I'm not gonna put that on then. Danger. Danger Bar. Danger Kitchen. This poor chef is chained to the wall, his eyes widen as he approaches. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Sure. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hand into yours, shaking vigorously. I'm Doug. Crane. How'd you do, Doug? Well, I've been chained up in this dank cave for weeks, cooking for those stripey-hatted idiots. Sounds awful. You want to know the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right, and a shelf full of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. How's that the worst part? The chain is only 4 feet long. Yeah, there's not a store link at the moment. You can either go with the Steam one, but I actually got it on sale on GOG, and it was a lot cheaper on GOG right now. It's on sale. Let me get a link for that. Search West of Loathing in store. It says $9.79 at the moment. If you get it on Good Old Games. I just want the link to this, and I cannot get the link to it. Why don't they do that? Oh god, if you don't know GOG, man, oh, Good Old Games is the best. I have that, Humble, and Steam. I check all three before I buy anything. Oh no, GOG is on its own. It's all DRM free though, so it's worth it. I know, right? There was a fresh out of culinary school with a million meat ideas in my head, and now here I am 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over. What million meat ideas? You promise not to steal my idea? Yeah, I promise. Okay, look, it's a new kind of sandwich, or maybe a taco. It's It's so revolutionary that I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it, there's a sausage, but it's sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of a pig, ground up so finely that you can't identify them anymore. And it's served in a long split roll, which soaks up the grease, so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. Huh? Go to bed, buddy. Alright, I'll get you some water in a second. Yeah, I'm just stuck it on Steam list. Yeah, you do gotta pay attention, but Good Old Games is totally worth it. I will be right back, guys. Oh, you're gonna get it yourself? Alright, that works. Never mind. That's insane. The best part, the name. You ready to hear the name? I call it the hot dog. He's 4. How about the hot crane instead? Don't be ridiculous, hot crane. What does that even mean? Ridiculous. Hey, there's no need to be mean about it. Not that any of this even matters. Even if it did get off this chain, there's no point in hanging around in this empty cave making hot dogs just for myself. I don't even like the taste of them. You could set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant. You're a genius, Crane. Alright, night-night. No, she doesn't play at all. Yes, menu. You're a genius, Crane. Hot dogs for sale all day and every day. I'll make a mint. Say, there's an idea. What if I added mint to the sausage texture? You help him break his chains, he leaves the cave, falling in the oven over the shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about new sausage recipes. Oh, it amps up its heart. Okay, well, we can fix that. I think it's a little. We'll put it down to 80%. That should do. Thanks for letting me know. Danger bar. All these bottles are empty. Looks like this place needs a new bartender. A jaw harp. Take it. Cheap whiskey, tequila, cheap wine. Like tap dancing as he runs out. The silly wants one. Can't get past this pile of junk without hurting himself. It's not worth hurting yourself over. I know, Lead Loaf. It's pretty crazy how much the place has grown. It's been an awesome year this year. I mean, we're almost at the 400 followers now. I think we're in the 370s. It's pretty amazing. I usually just say, hey, you're quiet, or flat quiet. Thank you, Ludloff. I do appreciate it, man. Holy hell, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Okay, Desert House. Yes, we got a few subs. We've been doing pretty decent on that front, too. It's amazing. Skeleton approaches you in that jittery stop-motion-y way the skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a bean slinger. You remember the classic saying, old bean slingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterwards. Or raise a white flag. The skeleton doesn't accept the terms of your surrender and opts to beat you senseless. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, what was that? Uh-oh. Looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky's my middle name. Wait, really? No. I should have said yeah, see what it does. Yeah, we can talk about it, Ludlow. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. Weigh my options. I'm not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside. Okay. Spooky. Bump up all my stats. Dude, why did they go for him first? I don't get it. They don't. Crazy Pete's useless. He's literally just a fucking meat bag when they attack. Oh, I have not been spending my XP. I forgot I chose to do that. It should never have done it for you in the first place, because then I would have been in that habit of like, oh, it's just being taken care of. Crazy P might be attacked first since he's in the front lines. Okay, wait, hold on. The Twitch on the PC I've not used just because I don't like curse. I really don't. And that's all it really is. I haven't gone and dealt with that. Okay, how do I... character, okay. Shit. Should have just kept quiet, seeing how far in the game you would have gotten before. I know, right? Deadeye. How much XP do I have? Where's my unspent? 162. Okay. Bump muscle, some moxie, some gumption, bump snake whip, Deadeye, horn swooglin. Oh, Penta, you know that's not gonna happen. Go back to the menu. Which menu? That menu? Stupid walking ruthless goblin timeless. Oh, we got a bunch of these. Click on the stuff to see what you're actually spending stuff on. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like an actual RPG. What's the fun in that, Penta? So I think we've killed all those guys, so we're good here. Go back to Dirtwater. Right? That's my thought. Who am I supposed to go talk to? Hey, Lloyd. Who's, can I get some darts? Signing a dartboard said to see you for darts. Oh, sorry, all the darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. Who's the old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet, came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird his stories, fantastical like. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much now, anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet, did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near, completely come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down. As long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. I feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Pete likes dying. wait, okay. No GTA. No G2A. Build yourself as you wish, but one should always know the stats that they are. Yeah, I guess you're right. Lead Loaf, I'm trying to remember. Wasn't it, it was that really shitty one, the Sea of something, right? Or Pirate something, I can't remember. It was bad. I know it was a bad game. Yeah, Penta, the only reason he brought up G2A was because he was talking to you about it last time. No, it wasn't Oceanhorn. Oceanhorn actually gets good reviews, and I plan to play that. Oh, it's something bad. I'll have to look into it. This guy looks like he's in a lot of pain. Check on him. You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, just sort of broke all of a sudden. Guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine with this. Can you help me? Sure. Thank you. There's a mission up north, and the nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? Some broken leg pills? Lost Sea. That's it. Did he take you by the hand? What? No. Lost Sea. That one was bad. I think the big thing was because you were about to buy it, but you weren't able to stay, and I was like, "Oh my god, this game is horrible! I cannot, in good faith, let a person know that I had said like, it's not that bad," and then found out later on that like, no, don't buy this. I couldn't let you waste your money on that. Give it what's left of the house game. Well, this certainly is a bag of severed ears and teeth and such. Which gang was this? The House in the Desert gang. I'll take your word for it. Thank you. Oh, we got another one to get rid of, too. Yep, that's the Tattooed Tooth of the leader of the Stripy Hat gang. Alright, I'd recognize it anywhere. Thank you. Especially when you use your protein as currency instead of eating it in a broken leg, dude. Right, Nightfall? Wait, is it up on the Discord right now, Penta? I have to see this. Where? Oh, fan art, duh. Stupid moron, just pay attention to that. I love it. The one he did of me was awesome. I had no idea he was planning to do one. Another wanted poster. The Potemkin gang for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Earthwater. Poster shows the location of the suspicious city the guys are hiding out in. Want to go check it out? Sure. The Black Hat Bandits for horse theft and selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen headed north towards the old millinery. Alright. I feel like gameplay versus graphics is just roamed over the game industry. And to me, that's the big thing. I like, if your game is fun, that's what I want. Like, I want a good story. I want good. It doesn't even have to be like groundbreaking, like controlling. It just needs to work. And as long as I can have fun doing it, like, I'm playing a game with stick figures, and obviously I've been loving it. Yeah, Penta, that was a good one. Oh, Doug is here. Howdy, Doug. Well, if it isn't my savior, good old Crane, how do yourself? Sign outside. Yeah, I had to change the name. I tried to file a trademark, and it turns out there was already something called a hot Doug. What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Anyway, a single letter removed, and I'm in business. He gestures at the menu on the wall behind. Let's buy something. Increases your mysticality by 6 for the rest of the day. Let's go with that muscle. It's the big thing with the PC, and the big reason why I've been playing it so much more is there's just, like, yes, the PlayStation's getting a lot of these indies, but there's just so much more on PC than anything. Winnie's as you approach. Comb her mane. Nays, saddle up. Oh god, these are way up here. So we're gonna go to Fort Cowardice. Dude, RimWorld is amazing. I'm actually going to be streaming that here real soon because they just had a huge update that came out of alpha. They're now in beta, finally. You gotta watch this from the start. You didn't miss too much, menu. You spot a store on the horizon. Perhaps you could exchange meat for goods and services there. Yeah, why not? I've had RimWorld since before it was even on Steam. Like, I'm long early adopter of the game. So I'm really excited now that they got this big update. I want to get back into it. Yeah, Lead Loaf, if you've never played Dwarf Fortress 2, like, it's an easier Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress is a daunting game to get into. Oh, I didn't think that you'd miss that much, Minu. I'm sorry. I wanted to get No Moria, but the developers abandoned it, and I really hesitate to buy abandonware. The old Coal Ridge mine ain't far. If you've a mind to check it out. What's it like? Never been. Sounds familiar. Alright. Thanks for the reminder. Let's go in here. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Take a look. We got some stuff we could sell, probably. Oh shit, I didn't realize I have some new weapons. Oh, hold on. See, I still love Dwarf Fortress. I use tile sets, but pretty minimalist tile sets. I love Dwarf Fortress. That's 6 to 7. We will put that on over the deputy's pistol. Plunk it more. Plunk it some more. You plunk the twanger to beat the band. Joyfully. All the live long day. You love plunking this twanger. You cannot stop plunking it. You plunk your twanger some more. You can't beat it. I'm sorry. No, I never tried Towns. Towns was bad. I read the stuff on there. I was like, I'm going to avoid that one. This game. I'm having too much fun with this. Why does it show me I have black boots there? I don't remember having black boots. Oh, you have this item equipped. So why can I sell the equipped item? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'll sell the deputy pistol. I don't need that. I think I'm going to keep the harp. Old cavalry saber. We don't need that anymore. Stripey hat. I'm going to sell that. It's a horrible hat. Unrefined meat nuggets. Alright, what do you have over here, buddy? I definitely want to buy binoculars. Mine your meat. Gives you the Dickerin skill. This book is guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. It's 1,500. We can get a new snake oiler. This game is art, right? There's an essay of extolling the virtues of shooting wildly without looking where you're aiming. Gives Shoot Nanny, a skill that lets you fire a whole bunch of bullets at random targets. There's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming that gives an amazing idea to shoot somebody 3 times. There's the fan hammer. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Strong medicine, a combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. God, I love RimWorld. I do plan to start that. I was actually tempted to play it tonight, and then when I had looked at West of Loathing, and Penta was like, "Oh, you have to," I was like, "I'm gonna play this." We might even have time to dip into a little bit of RimWorld tonight. I think we're gonna go strong medicine. Keep going to Fort Cowardice. You hear a groaning noise a short distance away and investigate. A cowpoke is sitting against a rock with his leg bent in a way that seems incorrect. What happened? Dang horse threw a rod and I fell off. Think I busted one of my dancing arms. Give him a ride back. Alright, I'm kind. Should we help that other guy that's his leg's broken? We probably should help the guy that has a broken leg. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Modern snake oil. Ooh, we got a new move. Let's read that. Alright, there's an article with a list of tips and tricks for moving really quick, so quick on the draw. Bad medicine or big spleen. What does big spleen do? A perk that lets you consume more potions in a day. Oh. Then we'll go quick on the draw. Kind of. And it's really more just, it's a Western RPG. He wants me to go to another mine. Why, of course he wants me to go to another mine. That's all he wants me to do. A real-life nun. Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Crane Hickok. What's with the cots? Well, with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you'd like your healing to go. Can I buy some medical supplies? Broken leg pills. Let's get an army trauma kit. Errands run. Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of purple grass that grows where, but I've run out. Do you mind picking some for me? I've not played the Oregon Trail. I've played the Oregon Trail, but not Oregon Trail. I've watched people play it. Yeah, there's so much. Dude, this place is huge. Braided fuses sticking out of a nearby rock. Investigating it more closely, you see that somebody drilled a hole in the rock, inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest. Take out the dynamite. Continue on. Kind of depends how RNG plays out for me, Ledloaf. I have gotten pretty well established before, and then I've had other times where it's just RNGesus comes in and fucks me. Yes, I got some broken pills here, buddy. Well, thanks. I feel like a new man again, or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something. Alright, this little girl wants me to buy some flowers. Damn it, I'll buy some flowers. There you go. Oregon Trail I haven't played since a kid, but I got the Alright, we were gonna go to Fort Cowardice. See a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. Pick it up. Oh, wait. A meteor. M-E-A-T. What is with this, like, meat economics? I don't quite understand. Climb up in the watchtower, take a look around. Nice view from up here. Use your binoculars. Yes! It's a must-play, Vlad, especially for old farts like us. Yeah, I remember playing Oregon Trail, the original, and like on the old Macs, like the Apple computers way back when, that had like a 8-inch screen. It was all black and white. I was in like first grade. Fine, you read one. Okay. No, another. No, another. No, another. Now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What's wrong with you? I can't get enough. Okay. Shaker, a saltpeter. Oh, we found the saltpeter. I still have not found a needle. Yeah, zombies is well outplayed. Oh, okay, so this is just all the same. Okay. Acquire Safe Kraken. Go in guns blazing. Oh no. Yeah, I'll take. Give me a little bit here. Damn. Come on, Pete. I need you to live, man. Pete, you are nothing but a meat shield to me. Yeah, actually, towards needles, I could definitely... I have not been able to find needles. It has been a while. Yeah, the animation's done really well. Got a Debbie Goldfair. Kid coming in with his resub Twitch Prime. Thank you, buddy. That's 5 months now. Yay, it didn't reset. Thank you so much, man. I totally appreciate it. If you guys are not following Kid's actual talk show, I cannot recommend it enough. Exclamation point. Oak gets ya for his whiskey talk show every week, every Wednesday. It's an awesome show. Hour long, This dude knows his whiskey. It's entertaining as hell. Go give him a follow. Give that man some love. Caves of Cut is amazing. Hard as hell, but Caves of Cut is amazing. Of course, buddy. Anything for a good friend like you. You've been a big supporter of my stream. I'm a huge supporter of your stream. I really do love watching your show. I know I'm normally quiet during most of it. I'm typically cooking dinner when you stream. But damn it, I watch them. You notice a campsite off in the distance that appears to have been very comprehensively trampled to ruin. You discovered a new map location, destroyed campsite. Well, let's go there. Why not? Knapsack seems to have taken a lot of abuse recently. Search it. Most of the contents are trash from being stomped on. You do find a dented can of potted meat. Though you also notice that the knapsack has a nice sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see the knife anywhere. Oh, that sounds dangerous. Oh, look around for branches. The bales of hay contain needles. I saw it now, menu. I saw it now. I did not ignore. You said Vlad Cook. Wait. Wow, gross. Looks like the wolves been at this feller. Not cows? Well, maybe it's the cows what killed him. They don't usually chew on the bones. What's this weird white grease around the chew marks? I don't know and I ain't sure I want to know. No, hang on. I'm sure I don't want to know. No. When my wife cooks, it involves Vegemite. Not me. Not this guy. Is there a way that I can change my combat layout? I did not ignore menu. I saw it. I saw it. Because you were saying something about how he's in the front. Is there any way I could swap that? I saw it late. I will admit to that. You follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, after which they suddenly stop. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest nearby. Okay. Let's go back to the ranch. Wave of heat hits you from behind. You turn around to see a hell calf pawing the ground and eyeing you with the ill intent in its dead, black, demonic eyes. Fucking hell calves. Destiny 2 for an FPS. I actually really regret my Destiny 2 purchase. Oh man. Oh boy. I ended up I haven't played the game. I beat the game, and even though I have friends to play it with, none of us have revisited. I've had no desire to. I honestly, I went through and beat the game in a couple days and just have never wanted to go back and play again. You're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore this area. I am not ready for that, I guess. Oh man. Dude, this cow is stupid strong. God. I got this cow. I got this cow. Although I don't trust that I can take him in one shot. I did. Okay. It wore off quick. Kind of felt the same in the end. It was improved upon from what the first was, and I have hundreds of hours in the first. That's not a problem. I mean, not to knock it. I understand why people enjoy it, especially people that maybe didn't get to play the first, and I think that's my problem. And I was actually reading an article with a lot of people that had said that was kind of something that they were frustrated with, is it really just feels like Destiny 1.5. Like, I mean, it feels like it's still the first game, it's just continued, and they're still having a lot of the problems, and I think that's it, is I wanted something newer. I wanted more change. If you've never played the first, then you should be fine. It just wore out on me. I enjoyed doing the story, and then after that I was like, I have no reason to play this game anymore. Got a red hot poker. You recognize the name Curly. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. Looks like this might be the house is worth investigating. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door, you find a map sketched into the side of it. It appears to lead to Coleridge Mine, just west of where you are right now. There's an insert of the mine itself with a big X scrawled. Oh, it plays like a damn good FPS. I mean, Bungie knows how to make an FPS. They really do. Right? Yeah, Penta, I agree. To your horror, you see that every single cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now an Ungolith, an infernal cow, spirit-bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Okay, we're gonna walk among them. This game is really cool, kid. I think you'd like it. I think you'd like it a lot. A Menudo Geode. How many of these? I don't think this is gonna change at all, is it? The more I stay away from multiplayer games, I don't know why, but for some reason I just prefer it. You know what? I've noticed the same thing with me. A lot of my games are single player. I do have some multiplayer, but I just don't. It gets harder as you get older to get all your friends to line up and to play a game at the same time. So I'm not gonna bother with those, Penta. But sure, go ahead. Yes, Vlad and Penta will be playing Divinity 2 when I get that. It'll probably be after Christmas. Pete spots something on the ground and picks it up. He spits on it and gives it a polish on his sleeve. Well, looky there. Find something, a lump azolite. Watch it called Jerk's Gold. Isn't that like fool's gold? Similar, except it's poisonous. Throws the rock away and washes his hands with his canteen. Pete has grown stronger. About fucking time, Pete. Ah, good to know. Oh, dude, getting over it is rage-inducing. It's funny because Penta, it was like zen for him, but that game angered me. I could not finish it. I don't know how you did that, Penta. There's a row of lockers here. It must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellers who used to work this mine. The first one is labeled Ellsbury Willem. It doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo. The third... Oh, we want the white goo. You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. The guy must have died after his co-workers played a prank on him when they stuffed him into his locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerk stuffed me into a locker and then filled me with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming that both your insight and his vengeful murderous intent. Slam the locker door shut. Yeah, it's a freaking workout. My arm would cramp playing that game. First locker. We got a helmet. Alright. Climb down. I don't know. I think it could be played pretty well with the controller. I mean, you got your joystick. It could work. It'd be a little hard. Curly's compass. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Yeah, the sensitivity does come down to the person. Right? I don't get it. Well, maybe that's why the cattle are fighting back, because they're like, why are you raising us if you can just mine for it, damn it. Have you guys heard yet if you're getting a affiliate yet? Spoops McPoo takes a weird turn somewhere and you find yourself completely surrounded by old dead trees. Where are you? Grey mist closes in on you and Spoops McPoo marches confidently towards the gnarled and ancient forest. You shudder. Spoops McPoo stops. Through the fog ahead you see a shape. You dismount to investigate and it reveals itself to be the shape of a pedestal topped with the shape of a book. A chill runs down your spine as you touch the book. You got an item. Fundamentals of Nex-Mex. By the way, Vlad, you don't have to equip items to use them outside of battle. Okay. Yes, read it, I said. Raise skeletal buddy. We got white hair as a perk. +2 to armor. What does this one do? 5 to 7? We got a lot of stuff now. Holy hell. Okay. Books? No books. Oh man, I do not want to load my PS4 for this answer. Anyone know what I'm talking about? It's an adventure story RPG. I believe it has a wolf in it. Super text heavy. It's an adventure story RPG. Okami? Yeah. Although I wouldn't say Okami's super text heavy. And you'll still be able to mine. That's good to know. Thank you, menu. Not he'll call me with text. I'm trying to think. Leadloaf, what is there any more to that? Like, just wanted to say hi. Alright, I'll leave. Any more description? Because I feel like I should know it. For phone as well. That. Never mind. I don't know now. You won't be able to find out because you're gonna have to do some kind of freaking system update. I guarantee it. You're gonna be so mad. So this week we're gonna get back to. I guess we'll kind of talk about what's on the docket for this week. So we're gonna tomorrow night. Have you wandered at all? I've been wandering like crazy, man. If a new place shows up, I just go there. You've run in with the worst smelling snake you've ever seen. It's basically a cartoon stink line come to life. So tomorrow night we're gonna start my playthrough of Legacy of Kain. We're gonna start with Blood Omen 2. I got it to work on Windows 10, so we're gonna fucking play that finally. Yeah, I think it's 1,000 is the limit. Oof. And so we'll do that probably tomorrow and Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday will be more Hollow Knight. I've actually played the entirety of Valkyrie Chronicles on the PS3. I plan to redo it on the PS4. I just never got around to it. What? Where? Oh. I do read the important things, huh? Thank you, Penta and GoGoms. Seeing the imposing silhouette of an army fort on the horizon, you discovered a new match, Fort All Dead. Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles is good. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Needle. Full canteen. Rest in Pete. Perfect. Love find this damn game. It's killing me. Bought the new one without looking at it. Was so mad. It was my fault. It turned out, yeah, the new one's bad. They're taking the Valkyria Chronicles back to its roots as strategy with the next one that's coming out. Wait a minute. Can I fix that? No. Massgrave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem to be interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you were itching for a fight. Oh, thank you for saying that before I go and I fight this guy. Because I got a lot. It's a lockpick and I want... Oh, that's 200. God, I want that up though. Nightfall, thank you for the bit. I would love to hear a joke. Joe Denver's Lone Wolf Console Edition. Oh, I have heard about Lone Wolf. Never played it, though. If I remember right, Lead Loaf, the reason it's dialogue heavy is it's a choose-your-own-adventure game like Sorcery, which Sorcery is amazing if no one has played it. A man walked into a zoo. There was one animal there, a dog. It was a Shih Tzu. God damn it. That's horrible. Fuck you. That was definitely worth one bit. It did nothing. So this is another one of those that you can just grind to take it. Leadloaf, check out the game called Sorcery. It's on your phone as well, and it is an amazing game. It's also on PC. I believe they're the same price, but it is an amazing game. Humming Cave. Ah, Geode. Who? You know, the vending machines with little capsules in them and toys in the capsules. This is that, but all natural. He pulls a rock hammer out of his belt and cracks the geode open inside a little rubbing finger puppet. Nice. What the? Purple grass. What's with these rocks? What's going on in here? Struggle it is. A puppet from Geo, right? Yeah, it's just called Sorcery. Damn, he did 16 damage? He never does that much damage. Wow. What is that thing? What in the world? This looks dangerous. Monolith is dark. Looks like there's a huge cave in at some point. You got a strange stone arrow. He did level up. He did. Yeah, it looks rather similar, but the battles are in full 3D. Confusing a bit, though. Are you sure you're looking at the right thing? Because they're not full 3D. Has no one questioned where Pete keeps all of these lit lanterns? Right? They're just there. Oh, 3D for the Lone Wolf, yes. Steve Jackson does the sorcery games. He also did a... What's the game called here real quick? Something Witch Mountain. I cannot remember the name of it. RPG. The Warlock of Firetop Mountain is a Steve Jackson game. It is amazing. It is on PC. That is another really, really good one. What have you done? I will never stop thinking about that. Right? They're just never ending. Just ADHD can't do it. Strange stone arrow you found just starts going crazy. What did the cowboy say to the pencil? Draw, partner. Thank you for the bits, Penta. Sorcery is a 3 or 4 part, I can't remember. And then the Fire Mountain thing is a standalone. Practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. Check the house. I like that joke. That was a good joke. What does a horny toad say? Gain 5 experience. Horny toad says, rub it. It's bad. It's bad. I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the professor. Is there something I could do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and it led me here. Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology, and it happens to be much an expert as anyone alive today. 1-bit joke, right? I'm sorry, I had to. El what now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens or genius prehumans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Let me have a closer look at your beeping gizmo. Ah, as I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in. You see, that'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit, then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it. There you go. Good as new. Just swipe it up or down and turn it off. Swipe? Now I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandon El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay. Why did the cowboy take feed to his bed? He needed to feed his nightmare. That's bad. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. Ah. I get you. Right, you're the adventurous type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. Alright, deal. Great. First priority will be to get my Keystone Fabricator running. They lock the doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? So if we can make our own, they'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Menu, it's you gotta put the space between add. That's also its exclamation point, quote, space, add, and then that. No, not yet, not yet. Leave me alone. You find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges like it got blown up here by an explosion. You mark the address down on your map. Keep going where I'm going. This guy should never be put in charge of a switch. He's too busy playing with his watch. Ask him where he got it. Say, it's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? Bought it from the gal who runs a store down south of here. Name's old Button Willow. Button Willow Mc something. Yeah, I know the store. Yep, real nice store. Real nice watch. He goes back to fiddling with his watch. She's not getting much track lead. He approached the beleaguered looking man with the tiny glasses. Howdy there. Who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that the fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman. He points to the man with a huge pile of rocks. And if you are not, he smiles. Then I'd say that paper-backed idiot over there is the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. Alright. No. I think the only Western game I played besides Redemption is Hard West. I think the best one I've played, I've never found one that's ever compared to it, was Gun. Gun was awesome. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever imagine. You want help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going to play with my models. Gun was a game from the PS2 era. And it was a damn good Western game. What have I not gone to? At the Dynamite Dans? Short on space, West of the Lowly now takes almost 50% less drive space than it did before. We packed the O's and 1's much closer together. Short on time, the game now loads 80% faster, so you spend more time playing and less time not playing. Short on RAM, memory usage has been reduced significantly. This may help with some crashes on older PCs. Short on patience, don't bother reading the plaques in Shaggy's dog cave. So you now run the train company. Guess you can say you're on a rail now? I don't know no safe cracking. What's up, Dynamite Dan? You look like you practice what you preach, bro. A year's supply of dynamite for 5,000. I think I'm good, buddy. I think I'm good. That is an awesome way to do. Similar to Red Dead at all? I'd say no, because I hated Red Dead. It's more story. It's not. I mean, it is halves. It is halves. It has an open world, but it is more story. Yeah, it was more like Red Dead Revolver. Although Red Dead Revolver was, which to me was better than Redemption, because I wanted more of that game. I didn't want what Redemption was. Red Dead Revolver was an awesome game. Yeah, I hated Red Dead. I really did. The pacing. And I haven't been able to get into a GTA game in years. I haven't liked a GTA game since San Andreas. I didn't like 4. I didn't like 5. They just never clicked with me. Yeah, we'll go to the ranch. But the thing I hated with Red Dead Redemption was pacing. The fact that you had to ride your horse so long in between locations, I ended up just not giving a shit about completing my missions, and it would just like took me out of the game. That it was no fun for me. Hey, like, howdy! I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? Kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds? That's a dang derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. The difference there, Penta, is Dwarf Fortress is all about that kind of... There's never downtime. You're managing... Just once you've finally like gotten control of managing your 7 starter dwarves, another like 7 show up, and now you got 14 dwarves you're having to manage. There's never downtime with Dwarf Fortress. And honestly, I've just gotten... I don't know, I've gotten sick of the GTA model of gaming. It gets so... Honestly, it was an article I read a long time ago. It was just like, went on about how it's just, there's so many missions packed in there just because they want to say they have so many missions, but the missions just rehashes of missions you played hours ago. And so you're just doing the same thing over and over and over just so that they could say that we have all these hours and all these missions you could do. And I just bore of it. I found a dealer, yeah. I don't mind open worlds, Ledloaf. I mean, like, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, that was amazing. Amazing game. Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? This dude looks like a Rasta. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved in this little patch of land to grow crops. But then we decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? But that's a lot easier, too. Right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. I forgot which one. What did he take for it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like kind of ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man. Okay, I'll check it out. Prove it, man. I should try out the Witcher series. Oh, God, Ready the Witcher. Although, honestly... You don't need to play the first 2 to get into 3. They did it well enough to explain most of the story so you understand where you're going. 2's not bad, but they're dated. 1 is almost unplayable, and it was, even when they first made it. It wasn't a great game. The story was amazing, but the actual gameplay was atrocious in many different instances. 2 improved a lot on that. 3 was just phenomenal. Two is good. 2 is good. Howdy, I'm Crane. I'm Luis Lathrop. Why the long face, Luis? Geez, basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. It's such a mess. How'd you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduated baking school and fell in with these guys because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on local weed and not doing any work. Yeah, playing 2 for the story difficulty. The other thing I would just suggest, if you like books, read the Witcher books because they're fucking amazing. And they give you... They slightly changed the story, the lore of the books in the 3rd one. Things are a little different. Just kind of timeline and some of the political establishments and stuff between the Witchers and the rest of society. But the books are amazing. So you're looking for work? Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking now. Do you know anywhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid work would be better if it comes to a room and board. I just want to get out of here. I don't, sorry. Well, if you hear anything, let me know. Yeah, Leadloaf, the game is actually based off of the books. The books are actually really good. Really, really good. Not all of them have been translated to English, though. Leave me alone. Garden in quotation marks, right? Pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Yes, let's go through them. Modern snake oiler issue. It's a free sample of cologne. It says make your spleen bigger, good medicine, or shoot nanny. Learn big spleen. They did a really good job, Leadloaf. There's just a couple things that they twisted. Some of them were pretty big. Like Yennefer's role and Triss's roles were changed drastically. And that was a little frustrating. I got all of this, didn't I? Yes, I'd read all of the translated books before I played the games. Oh no, I know that, Pentahybrid, but they were changed in such a way that really is critical to the character of Geralt, which when they were saying that they're trying to really show, you know, the story of Geralt, it kind of seems that they would just completely change such key, pivotal moments of his history. That feeling when Penta calls you wait, Vlad calls you Pentahybrid. Did I don't know what I don't listen to my self-speak. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. What am I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Well, this is a little weird. You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. This is basically nobody around for miles. There's a rodeo clown manning the ticket booth. Well, there hasn't actually been a rodeo since the cows came home, so I guess he's just a clown. Ugh, clowns. What's the matter? You don't like clowns? creepy. When I was little, my uncle would give me nightmares with old stories about them. Oh, sure. You mean the old tales about demon cows and demon clowns fighting down in hell? Yeah, and how rodeo clowns dressed up like that because the first rodeos were reenactments of those battles and it became a traditional thing. I remember them stories from when I was young myself. Ain't thought about that in decades. Don't be fouling your britches, though. These clowns are just fellas in makeup. Yeah, I know. It still creeps me out, though. As you approach, the clown puts on that basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use, and the last thing they want to deal with is a customer. But they're not allowed to say so. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir. How can I help you? I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you came to the right place then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. Presumably, you can sell me one? Well, certainly I can. For you, sir, a ticket will cost 5,000. Say, what? Does it seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, that's the price of real steel. Oh, you got that right. Why is it so expensive? Well, now this is no podunk traveling circus. We've got rides, games, food, an amazing demonstration of knife throwing skills by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Tell me about Barnaby, or food. No, I want to know more about Barnaby Bob. Oh, the boss is a real master of knives, let me tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience on stage, throws knives at them. He never misses the target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or something? What? Alright, sure. Tell me about the rides. Well, I suppose I should say ride. But we haven't had a single grisly merry-go-round accident since we stopped turning it on. Tell me more about the games. Oh, we've got tons of them. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. We've got some of them. You're not doing a very good job of selling me on this. Why, whatever do you mean? Attempt to hornswoggle the clown. Look, I'll drop the act. You don't know who I am, do you? Should I? Crane Hickok, Bureau of Traveling Entertainment Inspections. Bureau of... That's not a thing. Is that a thing? It's a thing, buddy. A very serious thing, and your ticket prices won't be an encouraging note on my report. Well, now, hold on, Chief. I was just joshing you. Come on. You know how clowns do. Mm-hmm. So what's the actual fee? 500 feet. All right. Let me just stamp your hand for re-entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partners get in free. Thank you. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir," in a loud, enthusiastic voice. You stroll into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. And find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself. There's a bunch of clowns around working the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. Merry-go-round has a dirty canvas tarped over it. Read the sign. Condemned until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. I know, I can't believe that worked either. Tepid candy. Cotton Candy calls the clown behind this food stand and then makes a wee noise with a slide whistle. Come try this just invented confectionery delight. Step right up, and try one of the world's newest candy sensations. What is it? Cotton candy, the finest, in several senses of the word. Spun sugar, created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy, it's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten wishes. How much does it cost? I'll take one. I didn't buy it, did I? This clown here is selling rubber toy balloons. When he sees he has your attention, he smiles and waggles the balloons. I'm really kind of creeped out by all this. Howdy, fella. Can I interest you in the wondrous, mysterious delights of the sideshow? How much does it cost? For you, 300 meat. Alright, fine. But no. Alright. The sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at, like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around and making everything look even more eerie. A clown is hanging out in here, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods as you enter. Come on, take your time. Have a good look around. Just remember, no touching. See several shelves full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern and colorful shapes. Small placard pinned to one of the shelves says clown eggs. Huh? In the circus community, it's traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must be the eggs the clowns that work in the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown there in the sideshow tent, the ticket seller clown up front. Hey, step back please, no touching. Sorry. You lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. These mostly contain malformed and or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. A 3-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of snake without a head or a tail. Weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the others and has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparent parody of clown makeup. The pasty white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area around it has been painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in a star, spinning it to face you and stretch its mouth open, revealing rows of yellowish sharp teeth. You stumble back and cry as shock. Yeah! Got you good there, buddy. What is that? It ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay, the dull parts and such. Got an electromagnet under the shelf to move it with. He takes a little push-button gizmo out of his pocket to show you. Should have seen your face. You jumped right out of your boots. Your reflection... I can't do that. Reflection in the mirror looks really stretched out and thin. Your limbs wrist and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling. This mirror somehow shows what you'd look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from pasty white face painted with an old pattern of red triangles. Reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking. Alright. What is... Hello, enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting, she smiles slightly. Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you a question? What is your name? I'm Janet. And you? I'm Crane. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Why are you in that box? It's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing, dear. Would you like to see inside? Sure. Janet whistles to signal the clown as he moseys over. He unlocks the door in front of the box and throws it open with a theoretical flourish. Or theatrical. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears and pumps, liquids of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellow near the top inflates, then begins to slowly deflate. It's some kind of trick, right? You're folded up behind a mirror there or something. No trick. The clown chuckles and walks around to the back of the box, opens up a hatch and waves at you through it. That's horrifying. It's like something out of a nightmare. Yes, that's an accurate description. I'm sorry, I hope I haven't insulted you. No offense taken. I've only seen it myself once, in a mirror. It took quite a while to get used to the situation. Examine our workings. You watch the various liquids slosh around in their tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird, gross, but it is indeed educational. We got a perk out of that. Perk. Anatomical learning. So how did this happen? I mean, some kind of terrible accident? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that. Of course. Sorry, it must be painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace, and she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yes. Well, it's nice to meet you. Goodbye. It's messed up. Welcome to the Sideshow. My name is Douglas. What's your deal? Sideshow, you mean? Well, yeah, you seem perfectly normal. How forthright of you. Of course, it's only natural to wonder. Wait a minute, you said the last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. Stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with two front sides, and he has another face in the back of his head, with his hair parted appropriately. Ta-da! As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you'd expect. What in the surprising, yes? But yeah, how is that even possible? He shrugs and holds his pipe to the now back of his head, so his other face can take a puff. Are you, what's the phrase, Siamese twins? Not exactly. It's difficult to describe, I'm afraid. Two minds in one body with two faces. It would be closer to the truth to say two instances of the same mind. With, as you say, two faces. You're right, that doesn't make sense at all. The other face chuckles and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. Took some getting used to. That much is quite certain. I'll talk to you later. Okay. This game is absurd. What am I even doing here? Stage show ain't till later. When? Later. Yeah, but when? Later. Well, now, fellas, I like to think I know a customer with a sharp eye and quick hand. When I see one, how would you like to test your skills against game and dexterity? Okay. Well, on the wall behind me, I've got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition, and your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. What's the prize? Take it to Barnaby's stage show. Boom, I'll do it. I said I'll do it. You awkwardly fumble the ammo into the pistol and fire until it's empty. Oh, not a single balloon popped. I don't have enough moxie. Hold on. Nope. Greetings and salutations, fellow. This game is designed to test your intelligence and capacity for abstract thought. And, well, if you care to try your luck, far be it from me to obstruct you. What's the game? Simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got standard deck of playing cards here. I'll show you all the faces and then turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess what card I pick and you win. Don't shuffle them? No, sure. If you can memorize... Okay. Con starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. You don't manage a guess until a single one of them. In fact, dang it. Test your might. Give it a shot. Oh my god, do I have nothing? Lucky bottle cap. Have you seen it, sir? Okay, I'll let you know if I find it. Okay. Give me a second here real quick. All right. Well, I think... Where is that thing I'm looking for? I think we are going to call it there for the night, everybody. So thank you all that came out. Thank you to Flying Orca Rules for the follow. Thank you, Kid, for the resub. I do appreciate it. Penta, thank you for the awesome host tonight, and everybody else that hosted as well. Thank you so much. We will be streaming again tomorrow night, starting around 8 p.m. Pacific time. trying to figure out. I think we might start. Yeah, we're gonna push and start the Legacy of Kain playthrough, and then push through more. What's the Hollow Knight later on in the week. So that'll be tomorrow. We'll be starting Blood Omen 2. And with that, I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, and evenings, wherever you are in the world. I will see you next time.